Guys, let's do it. We'll be live in a minute. We'll be live in a minute. Can you hear me? Right.
Yeah, can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I will show our ugly faces in a minute. No, that's negative.
Truth.
My beautiful face.
What?
Okay. Alright, that'll do for now. And I'll put it on our Twitter page. It's a secret. No.
I didn't even know about.
Yeah, how do I send you that Twitter page? Anyway.
What's that?
So we're going to be live right now. We are live.
Gee.
Jeez Louise.
Hello, people. We're back.
Tom's back from an illness. I'm back from my illness. So it was me before food poisoning, and I don't know what Tom had. Probably just a cold.
Blue. They said any normal human being would have killed them, but said it was worse than COVID. It was new COVID. But I survived, as per usual.
So what was this COVID? COVID 20?
The world needs me.
This COVID 20?
Yeah. Yep. I had new COVID. I survived it. So I'm here. Here to spread the word. Breaking news.
Spread the word, people. So what's on our show today?
That word is absolute.
Well, if you look at the ticker, we don't have to say anything. It's there. Unless it's spelt badly. But
yeah,
we will be
taken down and changed.
Or we will be discussing our owners. Well, one of them. Well, both probably. John W. Henry. What does the W stand for? Winner. Obviously.
Yes.
And we'll be discussing our recent performance, which has been quite good. Last game was a bit before the sending off. It was but then shite happened.
Yeah.
But we'll also be mentioning
but we got
Manchester United as well. For a reason. We don't want to.
Yes. No. We'd rather they didn't exist. But they've popped their heads over the canopy again. Where they've crawled out from underneath the rock.
Kind of like the Flash movie.
Again.
Kind of like the Flash movie. They wish the Flash never existed. Everyone else, on the other hand.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I know. But they're not quite as annoying right now because they've got rid of so many annoying elements. But I say elephants.
I swear,
well, the elephants in the room.
yeah, got out that one. Yeah. So they're going to be brought out by
I said elephants. I said elephants for a reason because there's more than one big problem in that club.
Yeah. It wasn't Marble Mouth.
Yeah.
Where you got it wrong.
No. I never get it wrong. Did we talk about the Everton game?
No, we
the last one.
No, we
haven't, have we?
No. Because you were ill. You were quite ill.
Sorry. I've got ill brain still.
We have so we shall be talking about Everton and Newcastle first of all. Then we'll drift into anger with John Henry now. We will not.
No, we only do WhatsApp message after games.
Yeah, I've become Twitter nut. I try not to be. I'm going to change.
You become
I've
the Incredible Hulk.
my alter ego.
Yeah.
Oh well.
The red gamma rays hit you.
But I prefer in WhatsApp than all over Twitter, which everyone seems to do after each game. Get angry.
That's fine. But in our WhatsApp group, we do have our 13-year-old nephew.
And well, he's
So,
probably heard
that bad.
He's probably heard worse at school, so
He's probably said worse, even though he's a good little boy.
it's a good lad. He's said nothing wrong. He's an angel.
A good lad.
He's an angel.
He understands. He's understanding what being a real football fan means. You know.
Yeah.
It's about 30% positivity and 70% moaning right now.
Do you want to check the chat?
Hopefully, we equal it up.
Do you want to check the chat, Tom? We have one comment. But yeah, we I do get angry.
United.
I do.
They are from Manchester. We know that. We know they're not from Manchester, but it's sadly they're marketed from Manchester. Oh, who knows? With the new owners, might have to change the name of everything basically.
Well, they got
everything.
Yeah, they're gonna get a bedpan stadium. It looks like as well.
Yeah, that's a terrible idea. I don't know what it is with it's ESPN. It's the ESPN Twitter account, and they seem to be very pro United. So obviously the Glazers have got whatever money in something. They seem to always be, boosting United, and especially now.
Yeah, it's because they got a bit of form, so everyone's.
Shall we get into the games?
Yeah, before we get angry about Manchester United, because it's really hard not to get angry. I wanted to show a picture. I was going to show a picture of Manchester United. Here it is. I'm going to show a picture. Okay, this is what's going to happen. Okay, but yeah, we're going to be discussing Everton first, and then Newcastle afterwards, because we would have done those games earlier, but there's no time. So
no, there's no time, and I was ill, so that's just how it is.
Tom had the flu, whatever that is.
So yeah, we all know the deadliest. Wasn't man flu either. Before people started going about man flu.
So here's the stadium.
That's sexist.
Here's the stadium. Pretty much what it's going to look like. It's going to be called Bedpan Adult. Oh.
Good.
So there we go.
Hopefully there'll be a lot of...
there's going to be different designs as
lot of turds inside it.
Oh, plenty of turds, yeah. Turds. Yeah. So there we go.
I don't like these designs. I don't like the new stadiums. I don't like them. I don't like the look of them. They don't look like a football stadium. Like, if you go to central London and you see all the new buildings that they've got up, they just look terrible. That's what football stadiums are looking like now. Just badly designed.
There's no character.
Absolute fonts. No.
They want to look shiny.
Straight out of architecture school.
Yeah. Posers. Bunch of posers.
They're obviously designed for a reason, yeah? Who knows? They maybe energy saving, whatever, or, this, that, and the other. They're like super duper, but they're just just horrible. Tottenham Stadium looks all right,
You think? What's the best stadium? Do you think?
and it's quite state of the art.
Apart from Liverpool's.
Probably Tottenham's right now.
Yeah. Yeah, they have a pretty.
Out of the new stadiums, probably Tottenham's.
Yeah, they have a decent stadium.
And then I like Bournemouth Stadium because it's just so small and rubbish. It's like a proper old school football stadium.
Is it Brighton Stadium? I think they've got quite a good one.
Yeah. Brighton's all right.
Yeah, they've got a decent...
it's an affluent area.
Yeah. But they got money, haven't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they've got a decent stadium there. Look at that. Ooh! Look at that stadium.
Ooh.
Ooh! Look at that. Oh, a bit of stadium. Yeah, why not? Yeah, it does.
Stadium on that.
Oh, look at that stadium. No, it does look good though. But if
Look
they're going to
at
do that
the
with
sport beats.
Manchester United Stadium, making it silver, it will look like a bedpan.
Yeah, it's a bad idea.
And I've used one when I was in hospital. So I was basically shitting in Manchester United Stadium.
Yeah.
Anyway, talking of...
Learn from United. Take over Arab news. Media choice adopted selective Arab phobia whenever. No, it's who is taking over and their practices, their human rights, and just general things like that, which people are not happy about, and their attitudes towards LGBTQ plus groups. Yeah. So yeah, I'm not a fan of that already. I don't want to go into all that again. I have nothing against Arab people.
No Middle Eastern places, no way. We have nothing against them. And plus, there's been a lot of other stuff with other owners that are not from Middle East that have done bad stuff as well. I'm guessing our owners weren't particularly above board.
No, they've been connected to the Israel-Palestine situation, bombing of the owners of these of like PSG and people like that. Yeah, it's all sports washing. It's dodge as fuck. Yeah, like Man City. Look at how Man City are being run now. Yeah, we all knew they were cheating, but now it's coming out. Over 100 things, 100 points they've got here against them.
Yeah.
And
what's going to happen to them?
That's what people want. Isn't that enough? Well, hopefully something will be done, but probably nothing. Probably nothing.
There needs to be a cap, a limit of how much you can spend.
Well, there is. It's called the FFP.
Yeah, but it doesn't work.
Financial fair
will
play.
Will it work? I know it's the Premier League now.
Well, it doesn't work if you cheat it.
Yeah.
No, but they get away with it because
I feel like they're going to get away with it. They're going to get away with it, even though there's 100 things against them. Thank you.
Yeah.
We appreciate that.
Yeah.
We try our best. We are ignorant.
Yeah,
we do. We are ignorant because we're not from. We're not from these countries.
Yeah, it'd be good to have someone on that is from there that can tell us exactly what it's like, and
yeah, it would be good.
I've heard
our views.
They've been to Dubai, they've been to the Middle East, they've been to Saudi, they've been to places like that. They've lived there as well. I have talked to people that have been from there, and
well, maybe we should get them on.
They have a different opinion on things, but
we need two opinions.
No, we don't want them on.
No. Why not?
We wouldn't want them on. Yeah. because they're quite horrific.
Right. They're
But
not
then,
coming
no,
on. But there'll be
loads of
others.
people online as well. Yeah. Oh yeah, it'd be good. It'd be good to get somebody on that football minded, knows the area, understands it all. Be good. Yeah, it leaves a. I can understand how people who are from there are looking at it like from there at the media from here and like individuals and people online from this country, from from the West, the way they are talking about it. Yeah, and it would be horrific.
Yeah.
They're thinking, well, what have we done? Yeah, we love football. Yeah, just because we've got rich people in this country who have got their money through oil, through business, through whatever. Yeah, they want to they want to invest in football. They want to be part of it. They want to expand it in their region.
Yeah.
I can understand why it must look like everyone's a racist over it, but we might have some unconscious bias that we've not realised, we don't know about.
Yeah, but I think that's with every individual person.
Let's get onto the
yeah. Before we talk about that, we should talk about Everton, the Everton game, shouldn't we, and how that went? Because with derbies, they're normally quite aggressive, which that one was. But I felt like Everton wasn't the Everton what we used to, even though they've got a sort of Brexit defensive manager. I thought we just dominated.
I was worried about that game. What Brexit ball would absolutely do us in.
Yeah, but we sort of
not been good on set pieces, and we did struggle. We did struggle in the air, but not having Van Dijk back as well at that point, I was thinking this. Who was it? It was Gomez and Matip, and I was dreading it. I was thinking, we're going to get hammered here. Yeah, we're going to get beat. But we had I'm going to try and pronounce his name. Zjetic. Zjetic. That's going to be my sample now. Zjetic.
Bjecic.
It's Bjecic. I swear it is.
It is Bjecic.
He's going to have to. I want to be able to pronounce his name. I don't want to disrespect people's names. So,
I want to know how he says his name. Really.
I had it. Yeah. Bjecic. We're going to say Bjecic.
Bjecic.
Or we'll call him Stefan for now.
Stefan, nice and easy.
Yeah, it just makes you sound like a moron. Bjecic. Yeah, so he was the one thing that I thought, well, it'll give us more of a chance. Other people were doubting him being in the team because of his age.
Yeah.
I think we were rushing it a bit too much. We were boosting him up a bit too much. But no, he's for 18, he's got a good head on his shoulders. He's got a lot to learn still, but he's learning off good people.
He's eager. He's eager to get on the pitch and start playing. And we needed that. It reminded me of when we our old cats, Coco and Molly. When Coco was quite energetic, our young cat, and Molly was the older cat, never really went near us. Just stayed with herself. And then as soon as Coco, the younger cat, started, playing with us, coming near us, that woke up Molly, and she started sort of joining in. So that's how it feels with him. With everyone else was like perked up.
Exuberance.
Yeah.
No. Look, I might have even said before about getting Jetic in there with Fabinho, I know Fabinho has been getting all the shit in the world
Isn't it
for his
pathetic?
performances, but I think Bijetic,
Yeah, that's what it is.
Bijetic. But by the next thing, we'll have his name down.
Yeah.
But him and Fabinho doing the defensive roles, splitting it up between them, it works. He plays in the left, Bijetic, and Fabinho doing his usual, staying in the middle there. But there was too much pressure on Fabinho in these past few games when he has played, and he's not the quickest. I don't think he's the quickest with his feet. I don't think he's the quickest in his head sometimes. Yeah.
No, he's not, is
But
he?
having someone there younger, a bit more energy. No, but I think it works. I wanted to see that. I want to see it work. And Henderson, he was all right.
He's been good. He's actually been good.
Yeah. And defense was good. Robertson was good.
I like the fact Bijetic.
It was a good.
Bijetic. I can't even say his name now. Stefan. He's 18 and he's he is very energetic, very up for the games, and he's fitted right in straight away.
Yeah.
He's not afraid to go forward or
he's been
pass, even take. I think he's had a few shots now. He's just had that confidence in him, which has boosted up the team really because of him.
Yeah, you've got when you've got Fabinho, he wasn't brilliant Fabinho. Yeah, he was good enough. They were still getting through the middle. Yeah, he was still too slow.
Yeah,
but having someone else there that's what do you know? He reminds me of Deep Mahaman. Now, some people will say, "Fuck you," yeah, for saying that, right? But he does the jobs that he used to do. He wasn't terrible on the ball. He had a good pass on him. He could cut balls out. He rarely did big sliding, diving tackles. It was usually he would come in and he would just snip it away from somebody. Yeah.
Yeah, and then pass forward. He did.
Takes it all away.
And I think Hammond could go past a few people as well. He weren't super fast. But with Stefan,
he's a good player. He might be an idiot now, but he was a good player.
But with Stefan, he's quicker. Stefan. He's now Stefan. I know him. He's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Well, you are in Liverpool, so yeah.
Yeah. I've met him like I've met Salah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's got such
a. Were in the same vicinity.
Yeah, when I heard his accent, though, it's like, wow.
You can really hear the Spanish scouse.
Yeah, such a weird spouse.
It is. Spouse, yeah.
Spouse.
But yeah, he's been our star recently, and yeah, it's Henderson. People will probably shit on his performances, but I think he's been good.
I think he's been bad.
He's kind of getting back to being what he was. He's not quite there yet. He might not ever get back to being what he was because he's getting on now.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to be back.
That game was on the edge.
Mm-hmm.
No, that game was on the edge a bit. Trent was better. Robertson was better. There's a couple of times Gomez's defending was lacking for me. He's obviously trying to get back and find some form.
Salah, I thought he had a decent game.
But who?
Salah.
I thought you said Fowler.
No.
Salah, yeah, Salah. Robbie Salah. No. Yeah, good goal. Kept running, kept going. There was a couple of times where he got a bit greedy, but if we get greedy Salah back, who scores lots of goals, something that Jamie mentioned, our brother Jamie, appeared on the podcast.
He was on.
He said, It's something that we've said it. He misses Mane. He misses that competitiveness, yeah, like we had with Suarez and Sturridge, yeah.
Yeah.
Go like who wants to score more goals, yeah. I think he does miss that, so that's what I'm hoping we're going to get with Nunez now. When he's coming along, he looked good again in that game. Gakpo was good once he got his goal as well.
He was linking up play with Nunez.
He's really confident.
Really well. Those two are really linking up.
A lot of people are saying they should swap Gakpo and Nunez. Yeah, so Nunez is through the middle, looks more comfortable there, and Gakpo has been playing out on the left where he was previously. Yeah, so it would be good. I don't know. I think
if we get Luis Enrique back, then how's that going to work?
Luis Enrique.
Oh,
that'd be good.
Not Luis Enrique, no. It's because I keep seeing him on Twitter. Luis Diaz, yeah.
Yeah, and it's Jose Enrique as well.
Yeah, I made up.
Luis Enrique would be amazing Barcelona player.
Yeah, because of that.
Everything was wrong.
Because of that idiot on Twitter. Because he's so angry.
Yeah.
So Luis Diaz, when he comes back,
we'll get to that. We'll get to that.
Yeah.
Yeah. How would that change the setup? Yeah, but look, what would we rather have? Like just the front three, and that's all we've got. Yeah. Or maybe I don't know. Like have some choices. Yeah, where people are like, oh, if I don't play well, I might not play the next game. Yeah, that's what we need.
What we need competition.
Diaz is not going to come back immediately go into the side, is he?
No, it's because he's come back from a hefty injury, so his form's not going to be great. Even when
he's going to be eased in.
Yeah.
I want to see him in there, and I want to see Nunez down the middle. But maybe they're thinking of the future now with Gakpo. Maybe they're thinking of selling Salah in the summer. Selling Salah in the summer. There you go.
Yeah.
That was the rubbish rumor going around lame old Twitter. So, but look, there's something. We've got a selection. We've got players now. We've got players.
We got Luis Enrique.
He might play 4 up front.
Don't remember that.
If we had Luis Enrique, that would be amazing.
Can you imagine that? That's insane. Yeah.
He was a good player. He was a really good player. He could play anywhere on the pitch. Left back, right back, centre back, central midfield, up front, on the wing. What a player. Imagine getting someone like that.
Mate.
Closest I can think of, Gerrard.
Could be.
Gerrard could probably play centre back and be brilliant. He could probably play in goal, be good. Yeah.
Well, it was in defence first of all, wasn't he?
But yeah. Yeah. Well, no, he wasn't. He was in central midfield his first game. Then he played right back against Everton, was brilliant. And then Gerard Houllier was like, "This guy's good. I think I'm going to have to play him in like
a good
attacking."
Well, I'm going to play him in a good position.
In good.
Yeah.
Where he's good. He could have been. They could have turned him into a Trent.
Mm-hmm.
At right back,
Do you reckon Trent could be out?
He can whip those balls in that Trent could.
No, Trent couldn't be that.
There's something still slightly off about Trent. He's not quite got that same energy. He's getting better. He's definitely getting better. And when we get into the next game, we can mention that. But in the Everton game, there was a vast improvement from him. Maybe he's getting a bit more help from Henderson. He does need the help. That's the thing. When we took Henderson off and we put on Elliot on.
Yeah.
As good as Elliot is, and as like energy build and all that, yeah. he's just a shrimp. Guy is a midget and gets pushed off the ball. We don't get the same level of refereeing that some other teams do. So our players don't get the free kicks. So Henderson physically, he's 6 foot. He's not a weakling, not easily pushed down,
No.
and that makes a difference. So when you take him off and put a little midget like Elliot on, or even Keita. But Keita's not tall, even Milner's not tall, but he's a maniac.
Yeah, Milner is.
So we kind of lose that. So I think when they took off and took off Henderson, yeah. What can we say? Good goal from Salah. Good play from Nunez for the goal as well. He's just showing every time he's playing now. He's just showing how wrong everybody was. And I'm pretty sure that we have been pretty positive on him and all the good things that he's done compared to like missing goals and stuff like that. I just think it's just a matter of time. I think, here I go, I think he might end up a better all-round player than Haaland. I've said it now.
I think he could be an all-round better player. Haaland is just he is tapping, man. But he knows where to go. He knows the positions to get him. And it helps when he's got De Bruyne.
It's not just that. Yeah. It's not just that. Well, him placing that.
He's
ball
strong.
In,
he is strong.
He is strong. Tapping guy.
But he's strong.
He's quick. He's strong. And he's tall. Is he strong?
He's strong, mate. He's strong. Don't say he's strong. He's got strength.
He's strong. He said it about.
He's got the strength, really.
Times. I have heard that he's strong.
I heard he's quick.
Yeah, but we've proved it. I've heard he's quick and strong. When we played against him, we can mark him out of the game. When we got Van Dijk there, we can mark him out of the game. He is beatable. Yeah, you can silence him. And it was something. I saw something with Omri on what was it? God, what sports channel? They do like
BT
Omri
Sports
was on it.
Is it BT Sports? BT Sports?
No, it was American. It was American. It was Micah Richards, Jamie Carragher, and Thierry Henry with, I don't know what her name is, the presenter. It's usually quite funny and like piss taking. But they asked Henry about the difference between Kane and Haaland, and he said it was something that he was taught or he was told by Arsene Wenger. Yeah, when he said, like when you play with different players, do you play the same way? Do you play the same way with like who did he say, Freddie Ljungberg, that you would with Bergkamp? Because Bergkamp could always get a ball in. Yeah, doesn't matter where he runs, he can run the same way. Bergkamp will always get a ball there, like De Bruyne. Yeah,
so he adapted to his situation.
Freddie Ljungberg, he said, yeah, he adapted to improve the skills of everyone around him. Right, he learned to do that because he used to he'd run down this way, run down that way, yeah, and expect people to pick him out. But he knows that. He said, what did he say? Pires would like a 1-2. Ljungberg liked that he had a bit tunnel vision, yeah. But once he got to a position, he would get a ball to you. So he adapted. He said that Kane does that. Kane adapts to the players around him. He's done that now, yeah. He sort of comes back now. He's not always bombing forward, and Haaland doesn't. So City, like we said, City have to play a certain way where they are restricted. And if De Bruyne is not playing well, then Haaland is affected. Now, Haaland, to become a better player, which he might do, he has to play to the strengths around him.
Yeah,
that's something.
So they're playing to him, to his abilities and his abilities to everyone else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is what Carragher said. Well, what about the other way? Why aren't those players playing to that style? Yeah. and it makes a difference. You know, we tried adapting to
because you're not always going to have those players, are you?
Nunez first of all.
Yeah, you need to adapt to whatever players coming in.
Yeah, so when you've got someone like Nunez,
but
we're all wanting him playing down the middle, that's where he's best.
Haaland, don't do that, okay? Ignore all that. Okay, you just play the way you play.
Yeah. Perfect. Do not adapt to the players around you. Just stay the same, do the same runs, be the same, yeah?
Do you think he
could?
Get
better.
Do you think he could adapt to the players around him?
Yeah. Yeah, he could. He could. Anyone can, yeah? But it's whether they're as good. When he's playing his style, he's probably the best at it right now. But when he's trying to like knock a ball back, or when he's trying to play someone else down the line or something like that, and then him bombing into the box, he's not as good. But we have someone in Nunez. Once he unlocks the goal thing, he can play on the left, yeah? He can play down the middle, right? He can play on the right properly. He can do all these things, and you're going to get hard work, and you get someone that can adapt to the players around them. That's why I think Nunez will end up all-round better player.
And
I'll have to eat my words probably in the future.
Yeah, you will. We'll end with that right now because I've got to get you back on, okay? But so everyone, remember the discussion.
For now.
It was about Haaland, and Tom thinks, was it Nunez is better than him? That's all I heard. I'll be right back.
Anyone else is going to hear now as well, anyway.
Yeah, remember just that.
You don't. Look at what I said.
We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. If you have gone somewhere, then that's all right, you know. Okay, guys. Tom will be right here in a jiffy. We shall be discussing the Newcastle game. Newcastle United. So. Blimey, it takes its time, doesn't it? Hello, we're back. Yeah. So we're going to go on to the next game, which was Newcastle United.
Mm-hmm.
And what result we had. The performance in the first 21 minutes was great. We looked like we were going to score a lot more goals.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Think
there's a lot of discussion, I think.
Yeah. It was sending off
two
great goals. Two great goals.
We started off well. I don't. Yeah, we scored brilliant goals, but I didn't think we started off well. Newcastle started off very well.
Well, they nearly scored first of all, didn't they? They could have scored, but Alisson.
They would get. Isaac was getting through between Gomez and Van Dijk. Van Dijk looked a little bit rusty.
Do you think Van Dijk should have
he picked up as the game went on?
Yeah. Do you reckon he should have just come on?
Yeah, No, I think he should have played because he's so good. Even a 50% Van Dijk. Yeah, I would rather have him on
Yeah, I feel
He seems to be
comfortable.
cleansed of his bad form now. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Seeing him there because they had a lot of tall players on. Yeah, we'll get to that part later on in the game when the subs came on. But
Subs.
they were getting in there. The subs. They were passing the ball well. They were getting through with Isaac. That Almiron, who looks like a moron. He's always like really cheerful, and I suppose that's a good thing. Saint
Oh
Maximin.
yeah. He just looks happy, doesn't it? Even when we were 2-0 down, he was like la la
Yeah,
la. Oh, I didn't. Damn it! I
yeah,
didn't
he's still smiling. And
score.
happy.
There should be more
I think
players
he
like him.
knows that. Well, I think he knows that basically doesn't matter what he does, he's going to get replaced with someone else. Their team will disappear. Yeah, a lot of these players will go, but no. So Saint Maximin, he was he
Right.
Saint Maximin, he was pretty good. I've got to say that, but the lads, and he's a bit rough, a little bit rough. Yeah, it was a bit. He's another player that I think under Klopp, we could probably turn him into like a Salah. People say Mane. I think it's just because he's black, so they have to go with another black player. Yeah,
Yeah, he's not like
there's a
mine.
bit of a
I don't think he's
unconscious bias
like
racism.
I'm gonna say he was very good
He's
at.
not like Mane. He's more like
He was quick and he was good getting past, but I don't know what else he was good at in that game. To be honest.
he really likes to go sideways. He's a very good sideways runner. He'll run across the pitch very well. Yeah, but he got a couple of good balls in, so he's got more about him than just like goal scoring sort of thing. Yeah. Oh, I like him. I think if we bought him, we could turn him into a brilliant player.
Because he was gonna cry just then, Tom.
Yeah.
And then you said, "I like him," so he's like, it's made his day that much better.
Exactly. No,
Despite you saying he's not like Mane,
glad. I hope.
maybe he wanted to be like Mane.
Yeah. Well, tough. Not everyone can be a Mane. Hard-working little guy who hardly got injured, was brilliant.
I think he got lost in certain parts of the game going forward. Like, even though he got some balls and he just looked a bit lost.
He's come back from an injury as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. But they got a system, and he wasn't really playing to a system before under the last manager. Yeah, it was just like give him the ball, let him get forward and beat players and do something. Yeah, that's all we could do with him. But now he's got a system he has to stick to, so he has to do certain things that maybe he wasn't doing before. And they've got this height in their team as well. But Isaac,
he doesn't look like 6'1"
or 6'2". I know. No, he did in that game. That's the thing. Before, when we played against him, I didn't really think, oh, he's tall. Seeing him in that game, I was like, he actually is quite tall.
He's like
so they've got like height, Joel Linton.
He's like a giant Oompa Loompa
guy. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. But what about Almiron? How tall is he? No, he's not.
But what is it with their transformer names?
I know.
Almiron, that's a good name.
Joel Linton. Man.
Saint Maximin. That is like a Transformers.
Saint Maximin, yeah. Maybe they are Transformers. They're going to transform into different players next season when they're all sold.
Even long stuff.
Yeah, so they got
fucking long stuff. I don't know who else. That's it. That's all I've got.
That's it. Trippier. Sounds quite transforming.
Nah.
The Trippiers.
Oh, but we've got the main one, Botman.
I said Botman.
Oh, yeah. You said Botman.
Botman,
yeah.
I'm a bot.
Yeah, his was too obvious.
Yes. Well, look, they got a lot of height in that side, and we haven't, like we said in the Everton game where we were worried about that. We haven't been brilliant on set pieces, yeah. But there's not being brilliant on set pieces, and then there's having like a million free kicks or corners, yeah, that they got where it was just testing us continuously. Eventually, they got through, yeah. And on commentary, whoever it was like, "Oh, and they've got through!" Like it was something amazing. Well, yeah, like that stupid David Beckham free kick
At one
against
point,
Greece. Yeah, he had about 1,000 beforehand.
I was like just getting used to it. Like it wasn't like a heart attack moment. It was just they're through again. They're through again.
We weren't playing football anymore. We were playing corner ball. Yeah,
Yeah,
but it's just corners constantly, and that tall man tries to get it. Yeah, but we did. We managed. There was one spot where we kind of messed up on that, but other than that, I think we're all right. Allison was brilliant as well. We got opened up a bit in that game. They impressed me with their style of play, Newcastle. I think they play nice football. I think they're owned by some horrific people, but I think they got a good manager who does play nice football. I'm not sure he'll be there in a couple of seasons' time. When it
no,
starts getting a bit fancy, and they're like, "Oh, all right, let's start spending some of this money." But yeah, I think he's got him playing well. I always thought with him, with what's his name? I always forget. It's David Howe. Eddie Howe. I always think with him that he could be a Tottenham manager.
well,
He's just got Tottenham on him.
he's got a Tottenham face.
Yeah, it's just like he's a manager of like one of those sports shops. Yeah, he's got that. He's got a look about him, a certain look. Or he's a manager of goals five side soccer place. Yeah, where I used to work. He's got that kind of look. But I think he's a good manager, and I think he gets them playing nice football. And they actually managed to generate some money. They could take off, sadly. But we did well. Our goals were brilliant.
They're really good.
What did you think of Gakpo in that game?
I thought Gakpo played really well again with Nunez linking up play. He was just there all round, just around the whole pitch, trying to direct balls to Nunez. Yeah. I think those two are like buddies now. But yeah, his goal was excellent. That's a striker's goal. Yeah, and Salah with that ball was perfect.
Yeah,
perfect weight to that ball to Gakpo, and then he just sort of hit it in.
Yeah.
What is that? A drop kick, sort of. So it looked like. Yeah. And Nunez's goal was again similar. It was quite similar. Yeah. You chest it down, no handball.
You know what it reminded me of? Newcastle fans would be will know this player. Alan Shearer, very Alan Shearer-esque that was. Absolutely wellied the ball. He didn't place it. He was just like, this is going in. Got it on the half volley, wallop. Yeah, that's going in. That was a very Alan Shearer goal. Very similar player back then, Shearer was, when he playing for Southampton just before he moved to Newcastle. Before he got a major injury. He was very similar. He was quick, and he got a lot of those types of goals.
He had such a
bastard.
Yeah, he had such a powerful shot on him though. Mega blast, just mega blast it. I don't know if he was aiming at one point, but he knew how to hit. He knew how to hit the ball, and chances are, percentage-wise, it would go in.
Yeah, because no goalkeeper's going to even risk getting murdered. But like Nunez, he got when he got injured, got a shoulder injury from Trippier. I think he got a free kick against him. Yeah. Now I don't know how the referee was badly positioned because he obviously didn't see it. Yeah, but after that, he still played on for a bit, didn't he? And he took that. He had a really good shot where he cut in, shot on his right, the goalkeeper got a touch to it. It was like really, really, really good. It looked like this is who we paid the money for. This is going to be. He's getting better. Watch out, Premier League. He's going to be scoring a few goals now. Yeah, just all round. We held on. There was a lot of holding on. And when Pope came out and handballed it,
Blessed us.
gets sent off.
He blessed us with that, and that's what I thought.
Yeah.
No, you know what? I didn't think that. I thought, oh no, it's going to be 10 men. They're just going to be all behind the ball. Yeah, but then I thought they're going to attack us because they have to score. Otherwise, they're going to lose if you just defend. Yeah. They can't counter attack. They might as well just go for it. And they did. Said. They went for it.
James, why are they attacking? Why are they attacking? I said, well, because they've got a score, haven't they?
Yeah.
You think they just shot, and just like.
And it looked like they were going to score. At one point.
Yeah.
Well, at 2 points, 3 points.
They were still creating. They were still attacking. They still. Yeah. Like we should have scored more, and then we brought on all those subs. And it was like, oh no, we shrunk our side. We took Gakpo off. We took Nunez off. Yeah.
It wasn't like one at a time. It was like a big bulk of substitutions, which didn't help.
No.
All at once.
No, it was 4 players. That I didn't understand that. I don't know why. I guess he's saving players for the Real Madrid game.
Yeah,
which you can think, all right, it makes sense, yeah. But I don't like taking off Nunez. Fine, taking off Fabinho. I thought because he was on a yellow. You could see it happening. Yeah, him getting sent off.
Yeah.
But like he takes off Bjatic and takes off Henderson, leaves Fabinho in there with a couple of midgets in Milner and Elliot. But I've got to say, Elliot did all right, despite having to, go up against people that are probably literally twice his size. And Milner really got some good tackling in there. But, and now we've said this before. Milner comes on and does that kind of like weird last ditch tackling, yeah, or like that crazy football. He creates it, because of the way he plays,
yeah, like it's this
like
life or death moment, like like he's stopping a goal, like he's stopping a goal,
yeah. And it doesn't need to happen. Like he gave a free kick outside the box. I'm like, no, you just killed someone. Like, what are you doing? We needed it calmed down.
It's because he thinks he's getting on a bit, and he's still telling everyone, "Look, I can still do it." But he's a maniac at times.
Yeah, which we don't need that. You're meant to be the calming influence when you come on the pitch. That's what he's meant to be. Yeah. He's not. He fires everyone up. He gets involved in maniac tackles. Yeah. It's like, no, what are you doing? Yeah. But no, he did. He came on. He made some good tackles, which he wants that style of football. Obviously, that's maybe what Klopp wanted. He wanted to fire us up a bit more. But it worked out in the end. We did create chances. Jota looked rusty, but he's getting in positions. That's what we've got to think about. Gets in position, so that's good.
Yeah.
Bobby has some nice little touches there as well.
Lost the ball at one point, but I'm letting him off.
Yeah. Yeah. But he's rusty, isn't he? He'll be back. I'm not worried about him. He looks like he could fit into maybe a midfield role at some point.
Yeah. But
like
a
literal midfield rather than because right now he kind of plays in a midfield role now in a way, but he's still bombing forward at times.
You want Gakpo in midfield,
the front two. Hey, Gakpo could do it. I think he could. I think he's got the ability to. But let's not change the position that he's been doing well in. Yeah. So
Yeah, he's getting the hang of it now.
I think he's trying to turn Gakpo into a new Bobby. Yeah, I think he's trying to turn him into a new Bobby.
That's what he's doing. Exactly.
Good. Yeah. But yeah, in the end, good result, a vital result. We're going up against these guys, so getting 3 points off them, which is like it's a 6-pointer, really. That was brilliant. So we win our game in hand as well. We'll only be 3 points behind them.
Yeah. We could be top 4 again.
I know I said about
winning and then winning the league.
It's going to happen.
It'll be hilarious if that ever happens.
Yeah.
Twitter would implode.
If the season ends with us getting top 4. Oh yeah. But if we end the season getting top 4, winning the Champions League,
yeah,
we could. Not bad, is it?
We could.
Yeah. And then we'll get on to the next subject, which will be not the games. It will be, our next topic.
Topics, they are good.
They are. I do like topics. Do you know what? You can get a bit sick off topics, so.
Yeah,
you got too many.
You got to eat it little bit. You could always chop. Yeah. You could always cut it up with a knife and fork.
Eat it with a knife and fork.
Yeah,
you could, but you'd be mental.
Yeah.
Eccentric. That's what you'd be.
Yeah, but you could enjoy it more. Well, you could just stuff it down that throat and be a pig and just be sick.
Could be. I want a topic now.
Me too, actually. I was thinking of that, a Snicker, Twix, or like a Whisper. My God.
You see, Snickers always good. Yeah, it's got the element of the peanut in it, which I like, mixed with chocolate, and it's got caramel.
The element of the peanut.
Whisper, you think boring. Element of peanut. Whisper is just a solid chocolate boring.
Yeah, nothing, but
it's not.
It whispers deliciousness.
It's just, I don't know what it is. It's like solid mousse almost. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, just nice.
Lion bar.
Yeah, it's nice.
Lion bars are good as well. The Lion bar.
Lion bar can be. You could choose the wrong day for a Lion bar, I think.
I don't get.
If you really like, okay, I want something really chocolate.
Yeah, but you could do that with any chocolate.
Because I think the chocolate in it. No, I think it's no, it's not. I don't think a Lion bar, dunked in tea, tastes as good as a Whisper dunked in tea.
Yeah, but you just said it depends what day it is. All right, it's a Wednesday. Or...
No, it depends.
And I want my Lion bar on a Friday.
Maybe too much. If you had too much chocolate or something. Yeah,
but that's with anything.
Or you just want, or if you just want one piece of chocolate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rather than loads of bits.
So you pick the right one.
They're nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right one for the right day, for the right moment. Yeah.
Tell everyone what a Lion bar is if they don't know what that is.
Lion bar it's like I think it's very cocoa-y chocolate. Yeah. Does it have the caramel in it as well?
I think Lion bars are pretty.
Is it like Rice Krispies almost?
Yeah, it is like the sort of Rice Krispies.
Like Rice Krispie element.
Yeah.
Yeah, and with like, has it got caramel in it as well? A caramel or something like that?
There's even a bread.
I'm trying to remember the adverts when they break it in half.
I would show you, but it's like I don't want the wrapper with the light. There it is. It's got wafer in it, hasn't it?
Wafer?
Oh, no, not wafer.
Has it?
No, it hasn't. I'm wrong. It hasn't got wafer.
It's got like
I haven't had a Lion Bar in
no, it's
ages.
got like no. You've forgotten. See, you chose a Lion Bar, and you
Yeah.
yeah. Let's imagine we're tasting it.
There you go. That's what it looks like.
I'm getting elements, chocolate, and my stream's on a delay. Slight delay.
It's a biscuity
So I can't quite
caramel chocolate with whatever nuts on there.
caramel. Good.
There you go.
Nuts. There's nuts on it.
Yeah, it's got nuts on it.
Oh my god.
But you
Look at
could
the bar.
you
This
could
is some.
see you could dip that in tea.
This is Berestein Bears. I don't think you can. I don't think it's the same. I don't think it tastes as good as
What?
like a Whisper or even a Snicker in tea. Nice. Even a Topic in tea. Nice. But I don't think. Right, let's see this. Let's see this. A nut.
I think a
Are you
topic,
sure? I mean, what?
not topic as in topic. Bar. There we go.
I'm going so high pitch.
I think topics are sort of slightly less than I think it's got more caramel in it.
Yeah.
Sorry, you're not going to see.
Yeah, do you know what? There's a Lion Bar cereal.
I'm looking on the
No.
web. There we go. Look at that. Has
No,
that
it doesn't just have what's okay.
So it's
it's
got
a peanut version.
it's got hazelnut in it and caramel with milk chocolate coating. That's what it is. So it would probably.
I've imagined it completely different in my head. Yeah, I don't think that works for tea.
I think
It's the wafer part. There is wafer.
you know what, a lime bar would probably work pretty well. To be honest, it's got enough.
What in tea? Nah.
Yeah, dip a
It's
lime
something
bar.
similar to the lime
Like
bar.
we dip chocolate into tea or biscuits. If you don't do that wherever you are, but it's delicious.
We're not saying that everyone in this country does, but we do.
But normal people do.
Yeah.
Oh no, the Matrix.
What was that?
Oh, it's the Matrix. My screen.
It's the
Andrew,
it's the Nestle. They're blocking her.
oh no, yeah, Matrix are getting me. I've said something wrong, so it's the Matrix.
Well, we said that there was no nuts in lime bars.
So
I say
when?
I said it.
There
Yeah,
you
it says wafer in the middle, surrounded by caramel, and then there's like, no, there's definitely like Rice Krispies surrounding it.
What are you talking about?
So I
Lime
think
bar.
we were kind of right and wrong.
You're talking about lime bar.
Lime bar, yeah, I'm still talking about lime bars.
I'm still on lime bar.
Still talking about.
And then
lime
there's
bars,
there's a topic.
Anyway, yeah.
You choose. Which would you have? Topic or lime bar? Lime bar does look good though.
Do people know?
That
do
is.
people know? People know topics though.
I don't think they know topics. I don't even think they know lime bar unless you're here. They know Snickers, Twix, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
There we go.
I think right, yeah. Seeing it. Okay, yeah. See? Look, can you see where there's a wafer? And can you see where the bits of what is that? That's a topic, yeah?
Yeah, this topic is that the one with less. It's got nuts in it, hasn't it? Hazelnuts.
Yeah. That's what you said had hazelnuts. It wasn't the lime bar.
No, lime bar does have nuts, but I think it's. It doesn't nuts in it.
No, it's got a version with nuts.
All right.
It's got nuts in it.
I'll show
Do you
you.
remember that?
I'm gonna go
Do
look
you
up.
remember there was-
I'm
there was
gonna go
another
look
one?
up lime bar nuts. That's it. I'm looking it up.
There was-
I'm gonna
Don't
be.
you remember there was another a chocolate bar that had like nuts in it, but it also had raisins, and it was the
Oh,
only thing that I could tolerate raisins with. It was quite big. Picnic, a picnic.
oh, picnic, they're good.
Remember picnics?
Oh, they are good, yeah.
They reminded me of Lion bars.
Yeah, I'll show what a picnic is.
Yeah, they had a lot of nuts in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like a Lion bar. Yeah, but it had raisins. That's the only thing that disappointed me. If they had a
Yeah.
raisinless one, it would just be a Lion bar then. But
Just showing picnics for some reason. Here we
yeah,
go.
picnics. They're quite big, chunky, weren't they?
Oh, they were.
Well, I've just seen a picture of a picnic, and it looks like a turd.
No, you haven't. Oh, yeah. It does look like what you're going to do afterwards.
Yeah.
So, before you eat it and after,
Yeah.
pretty much the same.
Man, the raisins ruin it. Though. That's why it would never be a top tier for me.
Because Tom doesn't like raisins.
No, don't really like raisins. What's the best? What's the best chocolate bar?
I don't know what the
What's
best.
the best?
I don't know what the best chocolate bar is. But there you go. There's the picnic one. It's pretty similar to Lion Bar, but it's got raisins in it as well. So
yeah, that's what blows it for me.
yeah, I like it.
Blows it out of the water.
But
Sure you do.
good for tea would be Twix. A Twix, that would probably be good. It's not too much for you.
Yeah.
Just the right amount of everything.
Yeah.
I would say.
They are the best tea dunkers.
Yeah, and everyone knows what a Twix is.
They've got lots of biscuit in them as well, Twix.
I think Snickers are a bit too much. Like
Twix is nice.
A Snickers, or as we called it back in the day, marathon bar.
I love Snickers.
I've never known it for a marathon bar.
Marathon bar? No, but I have because I'm old enough to know when it's a marathon.
Yeah, Tom's that old for some reason. That older.
Yeah, I like those. I like those. Star bar. Yeah, you didn't think about the Star bar. Now we've actually turned into one of those. Do you remember TV programs where they have the talking heads? Like, do you remember Bangles, whatever they were?
Do you remember rubber bands? Do you remember those old pens where they could change colours?
Do you remember old things? Yeah. Old things are new things now.
Do you remember dinosaurs?
Well, are they real?
Or they're two creatures in one that have been fossilised.
Right.
Like a T-Rex. Little arms. That was just two creatures. That was just two creatures. Am I right?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, some of those early dinosaurs, they just didn't know what was what.
No, just we'll just stick this with that. That'll do. It's basically a hybrid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
T-Rex, little
dinosaur
arms.
Talk. Who'd have thought it, eh?
What a dumb
If we're talking about little arms and T-Rexes, we'd be talking about Pickford.
Ah, yeah. Well, there's your evidence of the T-Rex. The evolution of the T-Rex.
Mm-hmm. It sprung off and eventually evolved into Pickford.
Yeah, even
managed to connect.
Yeah, there you go. Now let's get back to Liverpool. And shall we talk about the owners in particular and an article you saw? Please explain.
Right. So Have you got the
You talk.
the
I'll get it
Twitter
up.
tweet?
I'll get it up. Don't worry.
Okay.
Right now I've
Have I
got
ruined it? Have
picnic.
I ruined your smoothness?
Yeah, I've got like 800 tabs.
Yeah, but that's more important.
Like I'm at mum or dad. Got 800 tabs up.
A conspiracy nut.
Yeah, or conspiracy nut.
Yeah.
There
So
we go.
if you get it up, it'll be Ian Doyle's tweet. Yeah, he's a good sports reporter. Very
Ian Doyle,
Liverpool
yeah.
bias, but well.
Mm-hmm.
So John Henry was speaking to the Boston Sports blah 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 sports journal,
Blah, blah,
and
blah.
they are obviously asking questions about the Boston related things, and also Liverpool. And as you can see from you got it up yet, Johnny?
Yeah, go on. I've got it up.
Yeah,
I've done it. There you go.
Okay. As you can see, it says John Henry says Liverpool are not for sale, but are in talks over outside investment. So that they asked him, now here's the important thing, right? That's important, and that's great and stuff. But they asked him, will we be in England forever? No. Are we selling LFC? No. It should say, are we talking with investors about LFC? Yes. Will something happen there? I believe so. Right. So he's not saying too much, because obviously they've got plans in place. They've got people coming in. They've sent brochures out and whatever. Yeah. About invest in us and blah blah blah. But the first thing, will we be in England forever? No. Are we selling? No. Now I reckon that they will eventually sell once the stadium is complete.
Yeah.
Because then they can add an extra, I don't know what, an extra billion onto what they want to sell the club for. So I think eventually they will outsell. But right now, I think we're going to have at least another couple of seasons for them doing their bit. And if we do get outside investment, whatever percentages these people want, that money will hopefully go into transfers.
Yeah, it will. It will help us. We're not going to be super rich, but we'll get the players that we need, and that'll help. That'll be good for the season ahead. I do not know if we'll
really,
still.
If FFP works.
Yeah, go on.
I was going to say if FFP, I can't say it now. You've ruined it.
FFP.
If it works like it's meant to, FFP, then clubs like Newcastle, City, and maybe Man United, it's not definite, but if they get bought out, they're all big money coming in. They can't just go and spend that. Like Newcastle have shown, they've had a transfer window and they didn't go crazy because they have to generate that money to spend it. But the difference is, if they can generate what we generate, what we've done, getting the Champions League, blah blah blah. If they win a couple of things, that all that money can be spent on transfers because everything else is covered. Yeah, because they are super rich. So if they are generating this money, that money goes straight into transfers. For us, we generate that money. It has to go on whatever it's 63% on wages, and then everything else is investment.
I think we'll get the right players in though,
and
not like Chelsea, who are just spending all at once because they know they won't be able to do it every season. So they're doing it all now. Not sure if it's the right tactics or the right thing to do, but that's the only way.
Because they'll tie up that little loophole. That's what they'll do. They'll tie up that little. They've given them enough time to get the players they want in. They'll tie up that little loophole.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they won't be able to do that. And their owner's mental, obviously.
Here's a bet.
Oh.
But yeah, it's more positive.
Richard,
it's not an.
Belzer's died.
Who?
Richard Belzer. He was in loads of cop shows. He was in that clip. I think he had like a chat show where he had Hulk Hogan on with Mr. T, and he got choked out dropped on his head. He was a stand-up comedian as well. So but he also did he did a lot of cop shows. He's a guy with glasses, with his glasses on. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he's dead. Just sort of out of nowhere. So
it's Liverpool.
that's bad. Yes, we're alive again and breathing, ready.
Yep. And I don't think that news. I don't think that news is bad. Yeah, I don't think that news is bad either with John Henry, what he said, because
no, I think it's great because it's going to wind up the right people who are going to be,
no, they need
bullets.
No, they need to read it properly. They need to actually pay attention.
Livid.
This isn't top reds or anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't. That's the thing. They've got their agenda. Yeah. And that's all they care about.
And this isn't against
they want to get bought out by money.
Yeah.
Just want money. That's it.
Yeah. But money, it doesn't always work that way. You need the right players.
Look at Chelsea.
Yeah.
Look at Chelsea. Look at Manchester City. You can say, oh, but they've won this, they've won that. Yeah, but how have they won them? And they could be in very deep trouble now.
Yeah.
They could lose all those things that they've won.
This
could turn away a lot of these big investors, yeah? These like places like China. They could turn them away from putting their money into football because they can't just go out and buy and buy and buy, and that's how you win.
It happened
maybe they'll go and do that in another league.
Yeah, well, it's the wrong owners doesn't, like Chelsea. So it happened to them. It could happen to them again. We don't know. But it's not all about money. It's about the right players, and Klopp knows who the right players are. He's hardly got it wrong.
Right.
We've got 1 minute, by the way, Tom.
But as much as it isn't. Oh, okay. As much as it isn't about money, it also is about money, sadly. And if they can tie that loophole up and they can stop these clubs from just running away with it, yeah, then I think, football will be...
No, but it's not all about a lot of money, if you get what I mean. If they could sort out the rules properly and put them down, put a stamp to it, then the Premier League will be all right, but money's taken over.
It shouldn't... What you mean is maybe it shouldn't be about money, yeah?
Not a lot, like... But the amount of money, it's like a stupid amount. So we will do like the final bit. Yeah, we went on a bit too long there, but let's just do the final part of the show, and then that'll be it. I hope you enjoy it, or when you do get a chance to listen to it, that'd be great. And please do subscribe to us. Every little counts.
Maybe we should invest some money. Getting Zoom stop cutting off. Maybe it is all about money.
Oh no, I need to get money so we can invest it. Like business. Yeah. Well, we would if we had the fan base. We just need that fan base. So that's what I've been talking about. To please do subscribe to us because every little counts. And right now we are we're still we're beginning. That's all we're doing. We're like Klopp at the beginning.
Yeah.
You know the team he had. I don't think they were that bad, to be honest. The team he had, first of all.
They weren't great.
No.
What he had compared to what Ten Hag has started with, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
completely a different world. Oh, do you know what we didn't mention? We didn't mention the report by who was it? Was it an independent? It was a report on the Champions League final, the Real Madrid game, Liverpool Real Madrid, and how the fans were treated, how the fans were blamed immediately by FIFA, by the officials in Paris, and they were exonerated. Our fans were exonerated.
Yeah.
Completely of any wrongdoing. They had to make special mention of us, of the fans actually. If they weren't there doing what they were doing, there could have been lives lost. So yeah. So well done, Liverpool fans there. And yet again, being tarnished by the media and uh, by French officials and UEFA.
Yeah.
So
and of course you
they
get
can
the
go fuck themselves.
good. That's what Liverpool deserve. There was evidence. Lots of evidence. They should replay that and we should win it.
Yes.
We were the better.
Yeah.
We were the better team.
I know. Imagine if we won that. But people stop whinging about things then.
Mm. It's all about whinging. But there's a lot of money going into players by owners, which they need to put a stamp down, even though it should be that already, but they really need to be strict.
Yeah. And also, I know they had to change venues for the final,
Yeah.
but to play it where they played, yeah, which is synonymous with being shitty and being a crappy area, being not fan friendly, because they don't give a shit about Liverpool fans. And it wasn't just Liverpool; Madrid fans were there as well. Yeah, they weren't getting treated quite as badly as Liverpool fans were, but they still had to leave the stadium and walk through those areas where people were getting robbed and attacked. I think Jason McAteer, his wife and his son got attacked. I think Jim Beglin as well. Jim Beglin was there, and something happened to one of his family members. But
Yeah.
Klopp said that he texted, yeah, and they were said, "Oh no, everything's fine." They didn't want to, upset him before the final was even started. But he said he could tell. He could tell from the way the fans were that something wasn't right. So yeah, yet again, they just don't give a shit about us. Try to blame us again. But yeah, at least that was cleared earlier than the last time.
I know all this about always the victims. Well, it's happened to us, so this is the truth.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Suck on that.
Yet again.
We are the victims, and it's again, and it's the truth.
Yeah.
And they still want to believe that stuff about
Nice.
Hillsborough as well. These fans, even though there's like evidence, they just can't be bothered. They just hate.
It's not even that they. It's not even that they believe it. It's nothing. They know it's not true. Yeah. It's just a stick to beat us with, because that's how petty and just sick and messed up football's become. Yeah. It's all about point scoring. Not point scoring as in 3 points for a win, yeah, a point for a draw. It's about trying to get at the fans and using people's deaths. Like they use Heysel against Liverpool as well.
Yeah, like use this
It's
though.
just
Your fans do this, so see that doesn't.
yeah, it's the same. It's the same as I know it's not the same kind of situation of fans dying to um footballers dying in a plane crash. Yeah, they're both tragedies, but one was I'm not sure how I don't know the full thing about the Munich disaster other than they shouldn't have been up there. That the weather was terrible, and it was a malfunction. Pilot didn't know what they were doing, whatever. But people died, and people taking a piss out of that, doing the plane thing. Yeah, that's messed up. That needs to stop. That stuff needs to stop. Our fans need to do it. No more. Yeah, no
Got
more. That's it. And
mature.
we got
It's
a
so
bit of trouble for the
yeah.
yeah. We got shit for the Newcastle fans now. They're doing the whole poverty bin dippers. You're always a victim stuff now. I knew this was going to happen to Newcastle. It's sad because I like Newcastle, but they're going to get infested with these
And
little shites that come into clubs
new
because they
fans.
start getting a bit of money or a
Yeah.
bit of success. Yeah, but like the attitudes of football fans online, I'd say online is horrific. Um,
I really
at
don't.
games, yeah, it's getting bad now.
Yeah, I don't take it too seriously with social media as in Twitter. That's that's just
No,
they're just
it's
angry.
just
They're
got
angry
people.
young people that are just emotional and just taking it out on something else when it's not even anything to do with football, probably.
No, you're getting a lot of the YouTube lot that are copying the uh, AFTV, copying the Arsenal lot. Yeah,
Yeah,
lots of screaming, shouting, to get views. That it's just they're not. That's not a real reaction.
they've calmed it down a little,
Um,
haven't they? Arsenal fan
I don't want
TV.
to see. No, no, they're back to it again. Yeah, back to the screaming and shouting. But some of the people that were there that used to be on AFTV, they got their own thing now. They're
Yeah.
doing it on their channels now, shouting and screaming, and
Mm.
like people shout and scream. You go to a game, people are shouting and screaming. Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's not all the time, and it's usually for one reason, not to just continuously have a go at your own team. Like that's what we're getting online. Constant abuse about our players or our owners or our manager or our own the fans that go to the games. Basically, the local fans, people have a go at them.
You know
It's
what?
just
Don't have
insane.
a go.
I want these
Don't
people
go.
completely out of the club.
Yeah, just don't have a go at anyone. Mention the games itself. If you don't do well, then have a bit of fun having a go at the other team. But don't involve death or
We've,
even sexual
no,
abuse, which some players have
we've
done.
probably
Don't
had this
mention that
conversation.
in a game. Don't mention that. The fans should not mention
No,
any of that because it doesn't help.
I don't know, socially things or things that are
No,
like
but
an
they
actual
use it.
real
They
thing.
use it. They use
I
it
don't know
at.
if people made mention of like no, it should be used as a fun thing, as a jokey thing.
Yeah,
Like Ronaldo, you're a whatever, or Mason Greenwood, you're a. We know what they are. I guess that's what their chant is. We know what you are. Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah. That's the chant. Yeah. But it's like it's just too bitter, and it's got a bit better recently because we've been playing a bit better. A lot of those fans have had to shut their mouths.
It's a bit too much
Yeah,
hate.
but
Hate.
things are improving. But yeah, it's too much of it. Look, everyone can get angry. You can get angry at players. Some of the things that I've said recently, get rid of Salah. This is Klopp's last game. Just complete bollocks. It's anger talking. Yeah, I'm not going to go on a video and start screaming it out. I'm not going to put that up on Twitter. Yeah, because I know it's never talk to me after a loss or during those things because it's just It's just bollocks coming
Tip
out.
of the
Just
day:
anger. Yeah.
when you're
After the
angry,
game,
just calm down first of all. Whatever you're doing, just calm down, and then leave it for a day or two, and then have your opinion. It'll make you feel better. You may change your view. You may feel better. But it's not worth it.
Going in angry, it never works out.
Yeah.
Even if you're right, going in angry never works out.
No.
You just sound like you're ranting. So,
even if I'm right, just don't do it. Okay.
Well, I'm always right, so that's never a worry. But yeah, like people got to do better. It's football. It shouldn't be it shouldn't be how it is with our attitudes. We've got a game coming up next against Real Madrid.
I have no idea what's going to happen in that game, but whatever happens, don't get angry. Okay? If we lose, don't get angry. That's just it's just football. That's all it is.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not like kill all these people out. I'm sick of them. Top Reds, all this bullshit that comes out. Forget all of that. Just think we've got a good game tomorrow. We've got a chance of beating them. They've got 2 players out, I think. Cruz and...
Yeah, but who's the one that was trouble?
Shenny?
The one that's playing.
What? Modric?
No, You scored.
Oh, yeah. God, what's his name? We do this in every show. His name is...
Let's blame our age.
Valverde? Yeah, Valverde.
Yeah. If we could stop him.
Still got Camavinga in there. We got
all we got
Cruz.
All we got to do is score. That's it. Like we didn't do in the final.
Really? Yeah. We got more of a chance.
Just attack them like we did last time.
We've got if we've got Nunez playing, we've got a good chance. Yeah. Oh yeah. We've not mentioned a new injury. We should every week we should have the latest injury. The latest missing player is one we haven't seen is Ramsey. I think he's had a knee operation.
Yeah, knee surgery, and he'll be back.
Yeah,
it won't be back until next season.
Yeah. It might work out. Might work out.
Yeah, you never know. He might come back and be one of the best players in the world. Or he might not.
He's looked good when I've seen him. So.
Yeah. Nunez has got a bit of a shoulder injury, but it might just be a bit of a knock, and he'll be probably back for the Real Madrid game, or a substitute at least.
Well, he was in training. He was in training, so there's some positives there.
So final thoughts?
So yeah, we got Ben. Final thoughts. I hope for a good win tomorrow. Good performance at least.
We'll have another stream probably this week for that. Not the live stream because we don't do that.
Okay, yeah. No. That'd be horrific. It's a real me.
It's not even us shouting a lot. It's just I'm quite quiet. Yeah. I'm not that mega loud during the game. It's just at certain points I'm just gonna say,
no, you're not.
I'm processing it as I get.
I can be quite loud.
Yeah, so
I'm hearing it more now. I did it in the last game. I was like, I don't know what I said. Something like, who was it?
It's like we got Tourette's. It's like we got Tourette's.
Yeah, I screamed it out.
Yeah,
I screamed it like Neil does. Yeah.
Ah,
He's completely like you don't even know he's watching the game. nowhere.
Ah!
Yeah, and it's just, and you think, what's he watching?
Ah!
He's woke up
Out of nowhere. Yeah, completely quiet. All like 5 minutes of the game, and then one more mistake, and he's like, ah! Like he woke up from
all silent. Like, what's going
like
on?
he woke up from a nightmare, and he's like, ah!
Yeah, he's just Sturridge was kicking the shit out of him in a dream or something. Yeah, so our final thoughts is cussing nil.
Yeah.
Now, final thoughts are a good performance tomorrow. Hopefully a positive result.
Obviously.
Yeah, obviously, but a positive result could be a draw.
I would say just a good performance, like we did against Everton. Really come out more so than the Newcastle game. Just go out and press them.
And I think Fabinho will actually have. Yeah, but I think Fabinho might be a bit more comfortable in that game.
I think he was
because of the.
I thought he's played well
speed
in the past 2 games.
He's played all right. I wouldn't say well. You can say well. I'm going to say all right.
Yeah, well, I'm going to say well.
There's still some slowness in there. There's still some.
I didn't say great.
Well, I'm going to say
well is good.
Right.
Well is good enough.
No. All right. All right.
Well.
That sounds better.
It's well. He's played well. Right.
No, it's different. That's different. If you say, "Oh, how did Fabinho play?" Well, that's a very positive. That's like he played well. Yeah. If you say, "How did he play?" and you go, "All right," that means
saying,
he was all right.
"Oh, how are you? Are you well? Are you well?" Yeah. But you're not perfect, are you?
But what if you say, "Are you well?" and you go,
"You're not in top."
Right. All right.
You're not in perfect. No, all right. It's just I don't want to talk about it.
No, but well, if someone says, "How are you?" and you say, "Well," that's different.
Yeah, but is
well. That means they're well. They're good.
Yeah, they're well. See.
All right. There's always a little bit. There's something in there. Go on, ask me. How you doing? Right. Go on.
How are you?
Do it.
How are you?
I'm all right. I'm well.
You can't
see. Can you see the difference?
It's your tone of voice. No, you just made the well worse than the alright.
No, I didn't.
It is. It's your tone of voice.
Look, think about it. No, but well. How you doing?
Say it to me. I'll do it to you. I'll do the opposite. Go on. Go on.
All right. How you doing?
I'm all right.
All right. How you doing?
I'm well.
See, that's you doing that. No one says, "I'm all right."
Yeah, they do. I'm all right. I'm all right. I've heard people go, "I'm all right." Yeah, when they've I don't know, lived through something. I'm all right. Yeah. I'm all right. Look at me.
Yeah, that means that I'm. No, no, it's not. That's like if someone's in the middle of like they're running through.
Oh, a train just about.
And they run through.
Yeah. Go on.
Yeah, and they look at themselves and they do that. I'm all right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That just means I'm alive. That doesn't mean like
I'm all right.
Brilliant.
I'm good. I'm all right. See.
Yeah, I'm alive. Yeah. They don't.
See, I'm all right. Could be that.
I'm well.
What do you lot think of that? Does that make sense? Either way. Was this show all right?
No one excited.
Was it well? Was it good? Was it great? No, was it all right? It was all right. Or was it? It was all right.
It was all right.
See?
Let's face it, it was all right.
You can have 2. It's all right. Was it all right? It was all right.
How's that latest Marvel film? It was all right.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what people say when they think something.
So how is that Marvel? How is that new Marvel film? How is that new Flash film? It was all right. Oh, so you like the Flash? It's Michael Keaton. Michael Keaton. He's in it.
Right. Do you know what that means? Do you know what that means? That means that they were expecting it to be incredibly shit, and then they were surprised. All right.
Well, people are going off
It's like drinking something.
people are going by a trailer
Try
anyway.
this.
You know what? That trailer was all right. That means the film's going to be all right.
It's all right. Yeah, it's not. That doesn't mean good. Yeah, he played well. Yeah, that's better.
He played well.
He played well.
He
That
played
means
well.
he did everything he was meant to do.
No.
Yeah.
No.
He played well. Yeah.
No, that's
He did everything he meant to do.
No.
All right means he did. You know, he did all right.
You could have said okay. He did okay.
So I think all right is below well.
I would say okay, then all right.
In conclusion,
I'm going to go well. So that's
he played okay.
That's my rating.
He played well. Right, we've now lost anybody watching it.
Well, maybe they've listened to the whole thing. I don't know how. I don't know who these people are, but yeah. Anyway, I hope this show was all right.
Over each other. Well.
Okay. And please do subscribe, because that'll be all right.
If you're a psycho, yeah.
Yeah, all right. We're going to go now. And we'll see you soon. Hopefully good.